It's the official Robyn Banks and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, you will want to hit that subscribe button because this channel is full of tea stories. Whoa, I'm already drunk. This channel is full of tea, drama, and story times, and I'm a chick from Brooklyn. Everybody loves a chick from Brooklyn, and that's on period. As you guys can see by the title, I'm gonna be telling a drunk story time today. I think I did this before, but I don't remember. I think one of my story times I did drink, but I'm about to get lit because I'm actually going out with my friends in a few minutes. So I was like, I'm gonna film a quick story time, and I got this bottle that I took out the club yesterday because if you know anything about New York or the club period, club scene period, they will make you pay hundreds of dollars for a bottle and they would not let you leave with it. One thing about me, I'm gonna sneak my bottle out every time because I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm gonna finish this bottle. I'm gonna take some shots of this while I tell a story, or like I'm gonna just have a little drink of this before I head out with my friends. As y'all can see, my setup is a little different. My room is a fucking mess and y'all not gonna judge because y'all not here from my room. This ain't a room tour. This is a story time, so it don't matter how my scenery look. The story is what matters. Now, this is a story time I tried to film before. Oh, y'all hear that pop? This is a story time I tried to film before, but I actually film it, but I never uploaded it because I feel like I was rambling, so I like scrapped the video. But so I decided I'm gonna record it again. Okay, that thing's strong. I'm gonna drink my honey with no chaser because I don't got no chaser. We only got water in this house, so yeah. Pray for me, y'all. I know y'all looking at this title like, girl, what? Because yeah, like it's one of those videos. So yeah, as you guys can see by the title, this is my 90-day fiance experience. Now, a reason why I was a little bit hesitant about putting a video like this up is because I don't want anybody to judge me. So if you are one of those people and you think that you're not gonna like this video or the tone of this video or anything like that, just click off. You know, maybe I'm not the girl for you and this is not the tea for you, or you could just go watch one of my other videos that you might find interesting. Okay, okay, so this took place, I don't know exactly what year. I know it was a few years ago. The reason why I know it's a few years ago is because I was looking at the throwback snaps and I was a little bit skinny. So I'm gonna say 2016 2017 era this happened. So if y'all know my very close friend, which was also like basically borderline blood to me and her was super close. I always used to tag along behind her, right? Her name was Fatima, and she had friends in like what we call a Jamaican mix. We would go to a lot of Jamaican parties together and like just be in a mix. Even up till now, I still like party with Jamaicans and stuff because that's my type of vibe. Okay, so Fatima introduced me to her friend. For the sake of this video, we're gonna call her Tyler. So Tyler was dating this guy, and he had a friend. I know it's a lot, but it's a reason. I gotta give y'all the prelude to the tea so y'all can understand. So Tyler introduced me to her boyfriend's friend, and his name, we're gonna call him Max. All right, so she introduced me to Max or whatever, and before she officially introduced me to Max, she already gave me a rundown of what Max was looking for as far as our friendship or relationship. So it wasn't strange to me when Tyler basically told me like, Max is in America on a visa, but he wants to live in America and he's trying to find the best way to do so. Now I'm gonna be using a lot of context clues in this video, and if you know, you know. If you don't, you know. We could just discuss it in the comments, but one thing I'm not gonna do is admit to anything illegal on a video. So if you know, you know. Okay, so basically Tyler gave me like a breakdown. Basically Maxwell, he was looking for somebody that he could marry, that could help him get himself situated so that he can become a citizen of America. So yeah, if you didn't know, I'm American. I mean, I think that's obvious, but I come from West Indian parents, so I understood 100% how that goes. And I've heard of different situations where people would marry people in exchange for citizenship. All right, this ain't new. A lot of people that are in America that migrated to America, that's how they became citizens. So this is like the #1 way. So it's not nothing it wasn't anything strange or I was not familiar with. I've heard of it before, but I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like at this time I was super young. I was just like, I don't know. But she introduced me and Max, and we started talking, and Max told me like, listen, if you are interested in helping me out, we can discuss fees. So I'm like, when you say fees, how much we talking? So he started spitting out some numbers, girl, and it was up high numbers. And at the time I was super young, so like it was coming off as a lot of money for me. Like it was like, oh shit, I could just get this much money and all I gotta do is marry your ass. Sign me up, like let's go downtown today. Like, feel me? I was with it all the way, right? And you know why I didn't think too hard about it is because mainly because Max was around my age. Literally, he was either like my age or a year younger. He was a good looking man, you get what I'm trying to say? So I didn't think it was like super strange or out the ordinary, because usually when I hear these stories, it be like an old head, like you gotta marry some 90, some 73-year-old man, some 43-year-old man, and you know, and I'm like, okay, that was a little off. But because he was my age and stuff, I'm like, okay, this should be a breeze. Like we around the same age, you know, it shouldn't be that complicated. So I'm not gonna lie, me and him discussed it more and more, and then we went over the fees, the process, and he gave me a little bit of an idea of things that I would need to know for this process. But the number one red flag with Max, he was making it seem like this is something that needs to be done ASAP. Now at the time that Tyler introduced me to Max and gave me the rundown of what he was looking for, and then the first time we had a discussion, I didn't realize that this was something that needs to be done with urgency. I've never done anything like this before. I've only heard about it, so I never thought like people was really jumping up and trying to do it, get married ASAP. Like I really thought like, okay, we talking about it, I'm a potential candidate, I might be interested, but I didn't think he was looking like, let's get this done ASAP. I wanted time to think about it and process it. And you gotta remember, this is not really something you should be doing technically. So I was really thinking like, this is kind of risque. Do I really want to do it? If it's worth, is it worth the money? This, that, and the third. So I was really trying to process it in my mind. But Max was giving me mad pressure. Like he was texting me every day like, did you decide what you want to do? Like, because I want to get this started ASAP, because I guess he was here on like a visa or whatever, and his visa was going to expire soon and he would have to go back to Jamaica. Like it was just this whole thing. So he was trying to get on it ASAP. So I was like, okay, I'll help you. But at the same time, I was dead scared. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was dead scared, because I started searching it. Like, y'all know I'm a research queen, so I was Googling it like crazy. Like, if you do get caught for doing some shit like this, because technically it's illegal, what would be the penalties? What can you be facing? Da-da-da-da-da. What can happen to me? And I was getting a little bit scared, okay? And I also was reading up on things that were like saying the best ways if you were gonna do like Reddit, because y'all know, if you want to find out anything about anything that's illegal, legal, or anything of that matter, go on Reddit. Like Reddit is really the #1 source. You can find so much information on Reddit about literally anything. Like it's kind of scary. You can even find black web information on Reddit blogs and threads. So I was on Reddit and just reading different forms of people who went through shit like this. Some people who got played, some people who ended up in debt doing shit like this. So I was kind of a little bit scared. And one thing I learned, if it came to anything about life, is never trust a Jamaican man. So I'm like, okay, Max, you cool and all, but how do I know you really gonna give me this money? Because as much as he was pressuring me into it, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you the money, but he never discussed how we was gonna do this payment. Was I gonna get a down payment to start the process and then small increments over time, or was I gonna get a whole lump sum at the end? Like he just told me a number and we really never discussed the fees again. So I felt like, okay, you talking a lot about let's do this, but you ain't talking a lot of the money, okay? So based off of my research on Reddit and all the other research I was doing, I was like, if we're gonna do this, we gotta be very careful. So let's try to make this shit seem as realistic as possible. And Max loved that idea, because I ain't gonna lie, even though it started off as a business transaction, he surely showed me that he was somewhat pursuing me, because he would send me WhatsApp messages like, oh, you so pretty. Like he would respond to my pictures on Instagram like, oh my god, you so pretty and stuff. So I'm like, okay, you want me to be your wife or you want me to be your play wife? Like it's giving you want me to be your wife. Like, so but I was like, yeah, maybe we need to go on dates and stuff, because with this process, you gotta do an interview. Like you gotta make it seem like you really in love with this person and you really know them for this amount of time and you really want to get married. So I'm like, I really don't know nothing about you. Like, is your name even really Max? I just know that you be in parties and that you Tyler's man friend. Like, I really don't know much tea about you. So let's start going out. Let's get to know each other a little bit. Let me know a little bit more about you. So if we are doing this, and if I do decide to go through with it, like, shit is gonna be legit and I don't go to jail, okay? So we went on a date, and then it started becoming a habit of us going on dates every now and then, and I will accompany him to parties. Now, one time I went to like a family party with him, like I think it was in Jersey or Connecticut or something like that. I went to a party with him, and he brought me around his family or whatever, like his family that he has living in America, because like his immediate family, they lived in Jamaica, but basically his relatives, his aunts, his uncles that lives in America. So he brought me around them, and then the shit that annoyed me the most, when he was introducing me to everybody, he was basically introducing me as like, oh, this the girl that's gonna help me out. Like, he basically was like, hey, this the girl that's gonna help me out, like telling the whole family. So I felt like once he told everybody that, everybody was just on my ass. Like, they was kissing my ass like, oh, okay, you so beautiful. Like, everybody want to follow me around, want to talk to me, because they know like I am the person of opportunity. They don't want to fuck up what me and Max got planned, I guess. But it rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm like, damn, why everybody gotta know your business? Like, and if they do gotta know your business, I get it's your family, why you gonna tell them that while I'm there? It just makes me feel weird and mad pressured. Like, damn, I really gotta make this happen. Like, I really had one of his aunts in the backyard with me breaking down how his life was so hard in Jamaica, and it's just giving me mad pressure. Like, I feel like she was just putting a bug in my ear, like, you really gotta make this happen for Max, because shit not good for him. Like, he's trying to make a new life, he's trying to build a new life here and try to figure his life out, because he's coming from a rough background and rough family in Jamaica. And it was like giving me mad pressure, because I'm sitting there like, damn, if I don't do this, like, this nigga gonna have to go back to Jamaica and living a rough life. Like, I need to help him. And it's like, I did not like that. Like, it just put way too much pressure on me, and I'm like, damn, you could have just introduced me as your friend. I mean, like, you didn't have to introduce me as somebody that's about to help you out and have all these people in my face trying to make sure I do make some shit shake for you. That thing's strong. Now, I hope y'all following with me, because I feel like I'm all over the place. But if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Like I said, we could continue this conversation in the comments. I just don't want to say anything on a video that may get me in trouble. I don't know. So anyways, move forward. Over time, just like his aunt gave me a sob story, Max would continuously give me a sob story. And with the sob story, it would just be immediate pressure. Like, girl, when we gonna start this up? Because I need to, like, we need to get this ball rolling. Because I need to get this shit handled, because I'm really not trying to go back to Jamaica. So it got to a point where he was just letting me know, like, I'm not gonna lie, my visa is about to expire, so what you trying to do? Because I'm trying to go, like, right now. And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, like, give me a little bit more time. Like, I understand. I'm just like, what we doing with it? Like, we spoke about fees, but you never broke to me how you was gonna pay me. And I feel like before I even start this process, I should have some type of payment. You get what I'm trying to say? Just to make sure that we on the same track and know that this is, even though we cool, you know, you cool, I'm cool, like, you cute and all, but this is going to be strictly a business transaction. I'm hella young. I was not even looking to be nobody's wife. So I hope you know this is a business transaction. So I would need my compensation, a little bit, something, a down payment, something, before I start. So I realized every time I would bring up the money part of it, he would fake get frustrated, but he wouldn't be like blacking on me, but he would just be like, yo, I told you I was gonna give you X amount, and like, we already had this discussion numerous times. And I'm like, I know we had a discussion about you giving me X amount, but we never discussed like when I was gonna get the X amount, because I need to know what's going on before I start. Like, I ain't about to go sign no paperwork, ring on finger down at Borough Hall, and I don't fucking know like what's going on. So I'm like, all right, if you do want to start this ASAP, you could give me this amount of money and then we could start it off. And he was like, man, whatever, like, I'm gonna give you the money, like, just let me know what we about to do, like, let's do this. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Then over time, like I said, we used to go on dates like every weekend and shit and hang out. I realized over time it stopped being like a friendly date, because we used to flirt. Don't get me wrong, we used to flirt and shit, but it used to be friendly dating. Like, we never used to talk about being in an actual real relationship or anything like that. But I realized he would start trying to shift it to be more like, oh, I'm so into you. Like, after we go on dates, he would like try to get me to go back to his house, and then he would start texting me like OD, like, I think I'm falling in love with you. And then over time, he was really trying to convince me that he was falling in love with me, and that he really genuinely wanted to marry me and have kids with me and stuff like that. Like, he really wanted a real authentic relationship and marriage. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Cancer. Like, let me stop saying I'm a Cancer, because sometimes that don't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm just a softie. I like everything about love. I like feelings. I like when people express feelings to me. I like when people want to marry me. I love love. I love stuff like that. So for a little bit, he almost got me. Like, I didn't even realize game. Like, I was really like, oh shit, I made this nigga fall in love with me, like, just by going on dates and shit. I was literally blinded by the shit that he was saying. But remember what I told y'all, never trust a Jamaican man. So I started like telling my friends, like, yo, I found this guy, and initially I was just supposed to help him out, like, it was supposed to be a business transaction, but he's falling in love with me, and I think that I'm falling in love with him too. And my homegirls was like, okay, wait, hold on, did y'all discuss money? And I was like, yeah, we did. And they was like, all right, did he ever spend any, like, did he ever give you any money to start the process? And I was like, no, but he's trying to get married ASAP, and I trust him, and I think that he's in love with me. And at this point, it's beyond monetary, it's beyond business, it's beyond trying to help him out. Like, he's really in love with me. He really wants to marry me. And he was talking about what kind of rings I like and stuff like that. And I was thinking, like, maybe, like, that wouldn't matter if it was still a business transaction, because he would have bought me anything, because it don't matter, because, you know. But I think he really liked me. He was asking me my ring size. He was asking me what I want, like, what kind of rock I want, what size, what shape. And he would take me shopping, but it would never be big splurging. It would be little trips and expenses. He'll buy me Victoria's Secret panties, maybe a sneaker here and there, pay for my nails. So I'm like telling my homegirls, girl, like, I'm not gonna lie, this was like an unexpected love. Like, I think I like him. And my homegirls was like, he trying to play you. Like, he's really trying to play you. So at first I did not get it. Like, I was just so blinded. Like, I'm like, okay, this young nigga is feeling me. He look good. He Jamaican. He got a little bit of money. He's buying me panties, and he taking me to Red Lobster, and he trying to buy me a ring. But my friends is like, no, he's playing you. And I was like, why y'all think he's playing me? And they was like, nigga, didn't you realize, like, in the beginning it started off as a business transaction, but he never wanted to do his side of the deed. He told you a price, but he never put no money towards it, let you know how he was going to be paid. And now he's flipping it around to make it seem like he's literally in love with you. And what he's going to do is have this shit done. Y'all go through this process while he's making it seem like he's actually in love with you, so that he can get what he needs out the situation for free 99. And then he gonna dip on your ass after this shit is over, and you're gonna be one, distraught because you fell in love with him and you thought it was genuine love when he bamboozling you, and two, you gonna be distraught because you gonna be a fucking young ass bitch that's married to a motherfucking Jamaican ass nigga that is probably gonna have a girlfriend in Jamaica that he gonna bring up here and marry and have her situated. And I don't know how I didn't realize, like, maybe that's what he was trying to do, especially because every time I was bringing up money, the nigga was getting frustrated. That should have been the #1 red flag, that he was not trying to pay me that amount for that situation. I don't know, I really did not realize it, but when my homegirl put me on, like, broke it down to me, it really made sense. Like, that may be something he want to do. So one day we was having a conversation. I told him, like, maybe I want to take a step back. Like, I know you in love with me and shit, and you want to get married and stuff, and I was feeling you too, but I'm really mad young, so I'm not really trying to be a wife right now. But if you trying to still get helped out, I'm willing to help you out, and we could still be cool, like cool friends, and I can help you out as long as you send me them funds, you know. Like, we agreed. I definitely will help you out. But as far as getting married on a, like, relationship tip, like, you in love with me non-business wise, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not ready to, you know, do that. And he got hella mad, y'all. Like, he was like, what you mean? What you think I'm trying to play you? Like, he was trying to do some master manipulation. Like, you know, Jamaican men is known for that. Like, he was like, what you talking about? Like, this is how you going about it. I told you how I feel about you, and this is what you think. After all the time we spent together, you think I'm really trying to use you? I could have been doing that from the beginning. I would have never offered you any money. I could have just did this from the beginning. And I was like, you could have. And this was probably all a part of your plan. Like, you probably made it seem like that, and then you was gonna swindle me into falling in love with you and doing it for the free. For the free? I don't even know you. I'm not gonna do it for the
No.
Why you can't get in? You need a wristband.
For the free?
Now I'm not gonna mess with you for the free.
Please.
I don't even know you.
Please.
Sorry, boo. Like, but I really liked him low-key, so it was like a back and forth between myself. I had to really like make sure, like, how do I know for sure that he's playing me? What if he deadass liked me? Either way, I feel like even if any other nigga deadass loved me, even a citizen, I was not looking to fucking put a ring on my finger at that young age. Like, I told you guys, this was like 2016, 2017. I was hella young, probably 18, 19, 20. Like, I'm not trying to be on lock. Like, I'm trying to spread my wings. You feel me? So it wasn't gonna be that either way. And I let him know that. So I'm like I said, if you want to continue on a business tip, we could definitely do that. But besides that, not doing it for the free. I ain't gonna lie. You almost had me. You almost did, but gotta be slicker than that. So over time, he was just basically saying how I wasted his time. Mind you, all of this happened in a matter of like 3 months. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this was like 3 or 4 months, because it was over the summer that we was just doing all of this shit. This happened like over 3 or 4 months. Like, the way I'm telling the story, you would think that this was spread out in mad months. No, it was like 3 or 4 months, and he was so mad. He was like, you wasted my fucking time. I could have been had my shit situated, but I'm playing around with you. I'm like, damn, it's only been 3 months. Like, I really thought that when people do this shit, it dead takes time. Like, the way he was trying to do it, like, he was trying to do this shit in 3 weeks. Like, he was trying to go down in 3 weeks, go down to the courthouse and have this shit situated and start the process. So I'm like, 3 months is really nothing. Like, I needed the time to make sure this was something I wanted to do. First, I need time to research. Second, I need time to get to know you. And then 3, I wanted to make sure like you was gonna pay me, and clearly you was not, because look at how mad you getting in 3 months. So I don't know what happened, but we ended up like stop talking, which was, it really hurt me, because I'm not gonna lie, we was kind of cool and I really kind of liked him. So it was like, damn, like, nigga, as soon as you figure out like I'm not trying to help you on the free, you ready to cut me off. Like, the nigga was dead ass like, you wasted my time. Now I gotta go back to Jamaica and situate this visa situation. Like, I could have been had my shit established, but I was playing around with you. And he did not want to link me no more. He didn't want to talk as friends. Like, he did not want to be cool no more. And I'm like, damn, that's it. Like, I thought we had something. You was just trying to tell me you was in love with me, but just because it is, you don't want to fuck with me no more. Like, what? So we ain't talk after that for like some time. And years passed. I think like last year or like like last year I was on Snapchat, and I forgot I had him on Snapchat, because girl, who the fuck uses Snapchat anymore? I do not even pull up my Snapchat. But I don't know why I was on Snapchat and I was looking at people's story and like, oh shit, people still use this shit. And I came across his story, and he was recording like he lived somewhere. I couldn't tell where at the time. He was recording his car, and then after he was recording somebody's belly that was pregnant, and he was like rubbing the belly, and I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker having a baby. So I swiped up on his story, and I was like, oh, long time no see, like long time I ain't speak to you, how are you, congratulations on your baby, I see you posted a belly. And he was like, yeah, thank you. And then we just really started talking. I was just getting a little bit more information on how he been and try to see if he got through with his situation. And he's like, yeah, I live in Canada now, and basically his situation is situated in Canada. He found someone in Canada, but they're married and he had a baby, and I guess they did that out of love. I don't know, like, I'm assuming out of love, I don't know, but yeah. But that nigga got his shit situated, and he married, and he got cars and houses and a baby in Canada. I ain't gonna lie, he got the American, well, he got the Canadian dream out there, and my ass is still trying to figure life out. He got his shit situated real quick. And it made me realize, like, bro, being American, we really are at an advantage. And there's people, when you're American born, we already have an advantage of being American born, and we take advantage of that all the time. Because I swear to God, I see people come from other countries all over the world, and they really do their thing. Like, they be serious about what they're trying to do, what they're trying to obtain, and as soon as they get the clearance to do so, they make shit happen. And I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. I'm sorry I wasn't the one to help him out, but I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't even fucking around, because he already got shit figured out. He owns a house out there. He got a nice car. He got a family that he provides for. Like, he was not fucking around. Once he got his shit cleared, he got up out that shit. And I'm happy that he did it that way, because a lot of people, they get what they need to get in America and they still don't do nothing. Like, you could have just stayed home for all that. Like, they still don't get themselves situated the right way. So I'm proud of him. Sometimes it's not their fault though, but I'm proud of him. So shout outs to Max, and shout outs to you, Max, because you influenced me making this video right now, and I hope I don't upset you. And like I said, I'm sorry I wasn't the one to marry you, because money talks, bullshit walks. But I mean, who knows? If shit would have went the way that you wanted it, I probably would have been your wifey with a baby. I don't know. You know. I probably would have been your baby mama and your hot wife. Who knows? Okay. I'm sorry if this story was all over the place, and if it wasn't clear. If it wasn't clear, I would try to pin a comment and give y'all a little bit more of an idea. Even though I didn't go through with it, I don't know if the attempt or the thought of it is a crime. So I'm just trying to save my ass, because do y'all want me to go to jail? Who gonna entertain y'all if I'm in jail? Okay. Sorry, this Henny got me feeling a little hot. I feel a little shut like I'm feeling a little smack, a little lit, okay? But if you like this story time and you guys want more story times, comment some videos down below that y'all want to see from me as well, so I could keep pushing out this content for y'all. I do got a life update video I want to do for y'all. I'll probably just do it in the vlog. I'll probably just do it when I record my vlog with my friends, so y'all could get a little more intel about what's going on in my life. But like I said, if you like this video, tell a friend to tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, because we're on the road to 50K. And for 50K is 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, and from there it's up in a stark